I mean, I think even a civilization full of the laziest sons of bitches are gonna make up a myth figure for Death. Like, ooh, watch out, Death is coming for you. He's got like a skull and shit. I basically have no fucking imagination. That sounds badass to me. Wait, no. How about he's got a black robe too, and a fucking scythe to fucking slash you with in case you didn't die all the way or whatever. Damn, now you're talking, bro. Let's go ahead, stick that in our culture forever. I mean, I bet you think you're imparting some really obscure cultural facts about trolls. But really, if a human said to another human, "Hey man, can you tell me where your best clown friend is hiding so I can go chainsaw him to death?" Just FYI, that would probably be bad form too. Okay, I didn't really catch any of that bullshit because I wasn't listening. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee and get primed to listen to you saying a lot of stuff like that. Kind of feels like we should be drinking our asses off here. No adults, nothing to do. That's what you do without adults, right? Get wasted all the time. So when we finally see them, we can get our shit into formation like trained acrobats. Like, I'll blow a whistle and we make a human pyramid. Got it? That way we can totally avoid anything awkward. Like, I don't know, it's white and it just sort of exists. You don't ask about mayo. That's not what you do with mayo. I can't believe I seriously just said, dude, don't touch my cape to somebody and was serious about it. What the fuck kind of question is that? I am the fucking yarn king. Be passing out yarn like cheap cigars. Dream mom gave teen ectobirth or some shit. Turned out the baby was us. So like, handing out yarn in the waiting room, like cigars you see, to other serious dads from the 1950s. Cheap ones, because you don't want to go fucking broke on cigars with a baby on the way. Gotta be frugal, Rose. Celebrate that shit, but have some damn sense about your cigar budget. What even is magic anyway? Like, are spells real? Like, when you do magic, are you actually doing legit spells like the dipshits in Harry Potter? Babbling up some false baloney-ass Latin? I knew it. What a load of shit that all is. I told you, I don't want any of your experimental fucking space wizard booze. I'd rather not go blind. Then Terezi will have to teach me to lick shit to see. Is that what you want? Do you want me licking everything in sight? Like, oh hey mayor, slurp? Oh fuck, you're not the mayor, you're my goddamn sister. You know, it kinda chaps my bulge that people rip on me for talking to myself. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. I've always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Oh yeah, almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. I wonder if they're as ill as I remember. Okay, I just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. We'll have to send them to Carcat. He's always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. I mean, sure, he says it sucks, and maybe he even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives. But whenever he gets a load of my hype, I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. I see him. I seriously cannot remember if I was sincere with this shit. I was probably trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles, like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. The thing is, being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel, I'm pretty sure what that involves is learning to never use it. See, it's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is if you know karate, then obviously in reality you use it all the time. Like doing lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street just because you can. It's a goddamn no-brainer that's what you do with karate. Hey, John's hot mom. Did you see what happened? Shit, I mean, John's evil mom. Did you happen to... Damn. Okay, that was a really embarrassing and inappropriate Freudian slip there. Don't think I'm gonna rebound from that one. I'm gonna stop talking now. She doesn't know the nuances of sound, comprehensive fiscal policy like I do. My skills are fucking legendary. I manipulated the stock market to assume control of the literal majority of all currency on the planet once. Granted, the economy is run by lobotomized reptiles, but still. Wait, that was speciesist, sorry. The point stands though, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, but the point is just, I guess she sucks and shouldn't be president. The end. You don't even have to think about economic shit. I can do that for you. I'll be like the Treasury Secretary or something. Just please tell me you'll do this. Do it for the trolls. Do it for the economy. Do it for the mayor. But most of all, do it for Obama. That is fucked up on so many levels I don't even know where to begin. It's like an Escher staircase of cartoon villainy. Yo, get ready for the top propaganda hits of the year. Alternia, brutal eugenics-based space dictatorship. Troll Homeworld, Lord of the Flies nightmare scenario where kids murder each other just to get the chance to get to grow up and murder other aliens instead. Actual names of professions on Alternia: Threshucutioner, Legislacerator, Minister of sucking the eyeballs out of your fucking skull, then putting my 2 monstrous H.R. Geiger tier troll dicks up in there and just mashing the shit out of your brain with them. Ready for another one? Trolls. Literally 8 babies. It's like when you squish the toothpaste down in the middle, only the tube is filled with fetus juice. The Rosemary babies would have her hair and your horns or whatever, like when 2 cartoon animals of different species give in to their lust and have preposterous children. Fucking adorbs. Okay, well, while you ponder whether you want to dump Jade in a wheelbarrow and trundle her groggy, spooked up ass to the hospital, in the meantime, I'll rap at you about my epiphany concerning the desire to bone some dudes. Probably not a literal rap, though. I mean, I could totally rap about wanting to bone dudes if I wanted. I'm just on the fucking clock here and there's lots of people looking at me. What I've learned is, coming to terms with all this bullshit is a thing you sort of do in stages. Like, stage 1 is you making jokes about how sweaty dudes standing close together in TV shows seems really gay. Stage 2 is making jokes about that and not immediately adding no homo afterward. Stage 3 is flirting with all your male friends ironically and not even thinking about adding no homo afterward, because you're so fucking woke and secure in your ironclad straight masculinity that you don't have anything to prove to anybody anymore. Or that's just what you say out loud. Inside you start being like, oh shit, maybe yes homo. Stage 4 is freaking out about that and putting the no homo back on all your statements, even objectively heterosexual ones, which just stupidly makes everything you say sound extra gay. Stage 5 is... Actually, wait, the next few stages are various permutations of the same thing that I already described. It starts being like a gay fractal. Anyway, eventually you arrive at like stage 9, which is reminding everyone who will listen that you're gay minimum 6 times a day, in really lame ways like, oh cool dude, are you making Hot Pockets? Better make mine a gay Hot Pocket, cause I'm a gay homosexual who only consumes homo-ass snacks delivered right to my mouth by a big queer butler, serving it right up on his huge gay dick. But all that only applies to the extent which I am technically gay, which in my case is only about maybe 30% to 70%. So only cook 30% to 70% of my gay Hot Pocket, because you know straights are fucking animals who never defrost their pepperoni. And I got a rep for that like 50% straightness still lurking inside me, like the idiot who fell asleep in the shopping mall when it was closing for the night. So now there's just this straight dude locked in a dark fucking mall for some stupid reason haunting the place like a cryptid or rummaging around through the trash in the food court. Also, just in case Jane's opposition research is listening in on their illegal wiretap, I know the word bisexual exists, by the way, so let's all calm down and not let this one become a distressingly literal federal issue. Anyway, when all is said and done, you eat a half-cooked Hot Pocket because all your roommates think the height of humor is taking what was obviously an improvisational riff at unironic face value to punk you. Yeah, I walked into the boozery all pigeon-toed and embarrassed, like some fucking hooch noob. Was all like, yo, what's the most pathetic thing you got to drink yourself to death with? Passed right by the box wine, the bagged wine, the shots they put in those little blister packs by the register, the wine in the little sippy cups with the disposable plastic straws like juice for fucking babies. I made that last one up, I don't actually know anything about alcohol. Anyway, 2 plastic soda bottles of vodka cooler seems to be about where we're at right now. I think that's what this is anyway. I don't really care, as long as it gets the job done. I decided that I'm an alcoholic now. Of all of us who could have ended up eloping to have illicit, incestuous relations, they definitely would have been the last 2 I'd have put my money on. I see how it is. You got one hit of sincerity from your fresh boy Dave, and now you're itching in your pants every second you go without it. Like, I wouldn't say it's so much that I touched his ass, it's more like his ass copped a feel of my sweaty palm one time, and my poor fingers haven't been the same since. Sometimes I wake up from a fevered sleep and find my reluctant, groping hand huddled in the corner of my bed, all shaking and shit. The mind represses, but the body remembers. I've thought about taking my hand to a psychologist, but I don't think the little guy is ready to talk about it yet. Hey, dude, and Roxy, hey, dudes. Sorry to imply that dude wasn't a gender-neutral term, because it totally is. Anyone can be a dude if they really want. That's part of the beauty of living in this brand new world with none of the baggage our old world had, like gender and sexuality and relationships only involving a very specific number of people. Nah, I just had a sudden need for a bro down. Just an unquenchable thirst to be showered in a flash storm of righteous bro juice. Gotta guzzle the shit out of it like Gatorade after a sports match. My bro electrolytes are low. Jesus, Jade, don't fucking read into it. A bro can appreciate how attractive his bro has become and maybe get a little breathless at the sight of his chiseled jawline and manly facial hair without being gay about it. Just remember, it's not actually your corpse. I mean, technically it is. It both is and isn't your corpse at the same time, which, yeah, the longer you think about it like that, the more fucked up it gets. But also, when you objectively think about it, the combined multiverse is a huge tangle of interrelated but totally random events, and it's only chance that this specific life is the one you ended up living. You and that corpse could have just as easily switched places, but also that would never actually happen because it's not how paradox space works. Anyway, my point is that nothing really matters, so chill out.